Hello, you lovely people! Welcome to part 8 of my Minecraft adventure. This is Vital Buzz. You've just missed me decapitate and chop down all these lovely trees down here. So I've got a nice stockpile of wood that I can use, which is going to come in handy. What I've done off camera and what I'm going to say also is, when I say I'm going to build a stonemason's workshop and house, what I really meant by that was I am just going to build a big stonemason's workshop, but no house. So the moral to this story is, don't believe everything that I say, and certainly don't trust what I say for some of the time. I can say that you can trust me sometimes, but not all the time. Anyway, I've just gone up here, and I don't know why I've come down. So as you can see here, I've actually built an upstairs part, which is going to be filled with chests all the way along here and all the way down there. And then there's a little balcony here, which you can look down on the workforce, just to make sure no one's slacking off in the job. And everything's working efficiently in this workshop. What I decided was I was going to build a house in here, but the way that it was laid out and the shape of this house, I wanted to do more with it, especially with the chimney. So that's going to be a separate building. And instead, because this is a stonemason's workshop, we have the stone cutting tool here, which we can use for different various stones, etc., etc. Here we have a cobblestone generator. Just need to keep an eye on the time. Actually, we probably need to head back. So I built myself a cobblestone generator inside a stonemason's workshop because I got so sick to the back teeth of wandering up the mountain, going down mines and mining for cobblestone. I wanted it all to be in one spot where I can just mine an infinite supply. Firstly, to finish that building off, and secondly, more importantly, so that I can get a quick stockpile of all the different stones that we're going to need for our castle project, as well as the perimeter walls as well, because trust me, we're going to need a lot of stone. An awful lot of stone is required. It is going to be a mammoth, monumental task in building a border, a defensive line all the way around this clearing where this little village / town is going to be. It is going to take a long time. That's just the wall. That's not forgetting the pathway and this most monumental project that I'm going to be doing with this castle on top of the hill. Because believe me, guys, I am going to be pushing myself to the absolute boundaries of my creative capabilities, we'll call it, because I am going to create something completely out of this world as far as my standard goes. And believe me, I have done some masterpieces of my own in Minecraft, as well as buildings and tutorials. There's a few examples that are on my channel that you can actually go and see. One of them notably being is my 2 church tutorial videos. One, I think the grand church tutorial's about 10 parts with a grand tour, and then there's a small church tutorial which is 6 parts. Go and watch them actually. If you want to have any ideas of how to build some churches, I give them a high recommendation on my part. But I'm going to be going into so much detail that I want that castle to be out of this world. I want it to be, oh my gosh, you keep looking at it and thinking, that is just the most brilliant thing that I have ever seen. And I want that to be surprising myself as well. I truly want to make something that you guys are going to be so proud of, as well as myself. So, in order for us to do that, we need the materials to do the job. Which, henceforth, why we have this perfectly working cobblestone generator. So we've got our lava pit here with our water running down into a channel which flows down here. Again, blowing my own trumpet, if you would like to know how to make this cobblestone generator, there is a video again on my tutorial videos which explains how you can make a cobblestone generator. There are other subtle variations that people have done, some that are probably more detailed and complex than the one that I've done here, that are just as effective. But if you want it to be specifically related to me, I do have a how to build a cobblestone generator on my channel, so just go and check that out. And while we're on the subject of my channel, if you are new to my videos and me in person, and you'd like to get to know me a little bit better, what I'm all about, what my videos are all about, go and have a look at my videos, leave a like, or even better, if you want to go that extra mile, you can subscribe to VitalBuzzSolution by clicking on the subscription button and turning on your notifications so that you do not miss a single thing that is going to happen. I can now breathe. My voice is going slightly. To say for someone that doesn't really talk much, especially my household, it does take a lot of effort to keep up the level of conversation that I am doing. But it has got better over the years since I first started my channel. But every now and again my voice gets a little bit croaky like this. And I just need to clear it a little bit. So what I'm going to do while I'm mining some of this stone, if you guys do not mind, I'm just going to have a little tipple of lemonade just to wet the old slipper, as we call it, and lubricate my vocal cords so then I can actually talk to you properly again. I'll be back in a second. Better. There we go. I don't sound as croaky now. So yeah, that is the idea. That is the brainstorming behind this cobblestone generator. And as you can see, it works perfectly. There's nothing wrong with it at all. Apart from the fact sometimes it just doesn't drop the stone. Hang on a minute. Saying that though, I've just noticed something at the back here. And I think I know what that is. Yeah. In order to prevent that from happening, what I could do, I could line this all the way around with obsidian blocks. Because you can't mine obsidian with any other normal block without a diamond pickaxe. So maybe that's something I can do. Or maybe even I just line that one block with obsidian, and that might just do the trick very nicely. So we'll just mine a little bit more cobblestone here and there. There we go. A bit more. And that's it. If you're wondering what that growling is, it's just a zombie just down in a cave somewhere. There is a cave system somewhere directly beneath our workshop, which I will fill in at some point and stop the grizzling, grouchy, moaning sound of an undead Steve, as we'll call it. So I'll have a look. I'll show you what I've been doing. I built this all mainly out of cobblestone, and it looked a little bit samey, if you know what I mean by the word samey. So what I've done instead, I've swapped out the stairs and replaced them with the stone brick stairs and stone bricks, and it kind of breaks up the pattern of this. Yeah, it essentially just breaks up the pattern of that. I just had a mental block there, a mind freeze, and I didn't know what to say there. Or like a rabbit caught in the headlights there. Oh no, what am I going to do? But don't worry, I managed to save the day. A substitute came out off the bench, put his shorts on, warming up on the touchline, and came sprinting on to save the day. I'm not funny, I know, ha 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 ha. But I've got to provide some entertainment for you guys in some form. I'm just in one of those moods today because I have a house to myself and I can be as loud as I want. Because in most of my videos I do have to be a little bit considerate to my wife and also my baby boy. especially when he's having his nap times. He does like his food, and he definitely likes his sleep as well, and he doesn't like to be disturbed, especially by his daddy that's shouting down the microphone because he's getting a little bit too animated over what's going off on a certain game. Yeah, I don't think Mummy would be too pleased either. So, thankfully, neither of them are here for me to upset or disturb, so that means I can make as much noise as I want. Right. Let's destroy said nerd pole. Like so. And we'll dig. Did I go to the bottom? No, I didn't. No, I didn't. No, I didn't. No, I didn't. We'll leave that block out. There we go. So that completes that frame, that stone frame, we'll call it. Looks alright, doesn't it? Yeah, that looks fine. Fan-dabba-dozy. Tip-top, tickety-boo. Okie dokie. Let's nerd pole up again. Oh, excuse me, that's the lemonade. Lemonade's revenge. Right. So the structure of the support is there. Okay. So what I need to think about now is, what would be the best course of action for... sorry, I'm thinking about something. What would be the best course of action for this part without falling off my nerd pole like an absolute noob? Although it is actually getting dark. Again, was that part of my plan? We'll never know. But we'll say that was deliberate. Covering my back there, that was absolutely 1000% deliberate. So, here we'll probably have to go up a few more blocks with cobblestone, which is perfectly fine. I am all for that. It is getting dark again, so let's go and have a look inside our furnace. Grab some more stone that we can use. And what are we going to be using it for this time? We'll probably need a few more. Few more stairs? 2 more, maybe? Yeah, that'll be enough. That's fine. That's fine. Right, let's get in the house, get to bed, go to sleep, and then we can carry on. It's not night time yet. Thank you. And wakey, wakey, rise and shine. So yeah, anyway, as what I was trying to say was before it was getting too dark. Let's just nerd pole back up to where I was before I spectacularly fell off. Deliberately fell off, I will say. Yeah. So we'll have the cobblestone wall. All along here and here. So it's going to go 2 more high, 2 more blocks high. So let's jump on top of here. So we need to place an oak log there. Place it down like that. Now then, can I? Yes, I can. That's good. So I was going to line a row along here with these logs, because the one thing that was tripping me a little bit was how was I going to link the roof on this side over to that side of the building. And because it's actually sloping up on one side and this looks like it's going to be a flat roof, which is more likely the route that we're going to be taking. Ew. Okay. Oh, interesting. Interesting. I've discovered another problem. Well, it's not a problem, it's just a minor inconvenience. Right, that's fine. That's fine. You know what? That's fine. So this links up nicely with this other log pillar over here. Okay, you're following me there. So that part is fine. That's okay. It's this bit here that'll be tripping us slightly. So I might have to leave this part out for the time being, finish this part of the roof and the wall as well, then stand back, take a look at it for a second or two, and try and figure out what the heck I'm going to be doing. We'll get a stone axe, chop that piece down. There we go. Let's destroy this nerd pole so that we can drop down onto it without breaking our legs. There we go. All planned out. And let's just gather the rest of the bits of dirt there, which we're going to have to make do until we actually get some proper bamboo scaffolding. So the wood that high, I'm pretty certain is not going to catch fire. So we're safe on that part. The cobblestone walls are going to go that high up there, so that's fine. That's okay. That's perfectly fine. So the bit that is causing a little bit of an issue is this extension part, we'll call it, that's sticking out from that side of the building there. It's probably not going to cause a major issue because there's always a solution to a problem. There's always a way around a problem. I might just have to extend the logs out and then just join it up on the end, and then that'll just be a flat piece as well, which is probably the way that we're going to go, which is okay. Might actually do that, but we'll cross that bridge when we get there. That's probably something I'll do off camera, actually. So one thing that we will need is a little bit more stone, which is there. So we'll spend a few seconds digging some cobblestone. Mainly just so that I can fill in that wall at the top up there. But while we're in here, I don't know, I've got a short-term memory issue, but I'll go over it again anyway. I'll just explain the layout if I haven't done so already. Again, that's a memory issue of what's going to be inside this stonemason. Well, stonemason's workshop. Okay, so here it's kind of like a production line, really. So this is where the cobblestone's generated. Then we're going to have a line of furnaces, probably along here, where you stick said cobblestone inside. Take the stone there and there. Then you're going to have a stone cutter, where you can make different blocks, said blocks. So that's a chiseled stone brick. So you can see there, I can make different blocks. Beautiful. So I can make individual blocks as and when needed and required. Can even make some walls. The options are just infinite. So that's a good thing. And it looks like there's a few more empty spaces here for future updates. So that'll be interesting to see what we get in future updates. Obviously the next big one is the Nether update. If you're not already aware of what's going to be coming on that, I suggest you go and watch Minecom. Is it Minecom? There's a video where two people from Minecraft will explain what these new updates are that are going to be introduced into the Nether. There's going to be a few more interesting things to see and do. It's going to be much, much better, believe me. But then again, everything that they add into this game is going to be much, much, much better. But I suggest you go and search on YouTube, have a look at the Nether update that's going to be coming out for this game, just to whet your appetites. Believe me, it's going to be a good one. So yeah, anyway, let me fill this wall up because I've gone off topic a bit there. So where was it? Oh yeah, I remember now. I remember. So yeah, we're gonna have loads of furnaces all in here. Then we've got the stone cutter, which I'm probably gonna move. Where are we gonna move that to? Maybe here. or there. And then we're going to have a few more chests line up in here. And maybe upstairs as well. Lined all the way round with all these different stones and stone types that we have. So it'll all be organised. Neat and tidy is the way forward, and that's what we're going to be doing. So at least you've got an idea of what this stonemason's workshop will entail, which is obviously a good thing. But I think as far as this video goes now, I've got a few bits and pieces to work on. So what I'll do off camera, I'll finish the stonemason. I am struggling to say that word in 2 episodes. Stonemason's workshop. Thank you. I'll finish it off, and then in the next video, the next episode, I'll show you around everything that I've explained so that you can actually see it in full use and in perfect working order. But I'm going to leave it here for this video, and we'll talk about in the next episode what we're going to be doing. I'll probably do a bit of a stockpile off camera as well, so we've got a load of stone piled up ready for the 2 massive projects, and the 2 massive projects being either the stone path walkway leading up that mountain and laying down some of the foundations once when I've cleared, landscaped the top of the mountain where the castle is going to be lined out, or we're going to be doing the boundary wall that's going to enclose us and keep us safe inside this open area from all the nasties on the outside world. So I've not quite decided which one I'm going to be doing yet. I will leave that for a few days while I think about it. So if you do want to know what I'm going to be doing, I suggest that you stay tuned for the beginning part of the next video, because I will announce it in the beginning of the next episode what we will be doing. That's after I've showed you around the stonemason's workshop over there. And in another video, I promise you, I will build the stonemason's house with this chimney. That will be happening, I do promise. But anyway, that is for another day, another episode, and another video. All that is left for me now to say is, if you've enjoyed today's video, please leave a like and subscribe to the channel for more videos. And you can also follow me on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram for the latest news, gossip, and video updates. So, for another episode, all that is left for me now to say is thank you very much once again for watching this video, and I hope to see you again in the next instalment. Take care, guys, and keep buzzing!